Do you find that your personal style is changing? Whilst the internet is one of these places that everyone is a besserwisser or a know-it-all, right? About how you find your personal style. Everyone seems to have it all figured out, and then the next video of that content creator, not naming any names, is just a trend video, and they're like, I want to incorporate this and this into my style, and all of a sudden they went from old money aesthetic to cottagecore because now the Chloe aesthetic is in and whatever. I feel like the personal style space on YouTube, or at least in my algorithm, is getting kind of confused. But I want to talk about this because I realized that my style has been changing, right? Which is a bit strange for someone like me who thinks I have embraced my signature style fully. To normalize that our styles will be changing and evolving over time, just like we as people grow and evolve over time. I want to talk through 3 outfits, one from 2019, 2 from 2022, and just tell you what I would do differently with these outfits today versus how I styled them back in 2019 and 2022. My style evolution to me became abundantly clear when I found this beautiful Brunello Cucinelli jacket. It was my birthday. Me and my mom, we were out shopping, right, in the little city center. We walked into our favorite shop, right? This shop had basically this beautiful Brunello Cucinelli jacket at 70% off. I tried it on, I'm like, oh my god, this is beautiful. I ummed and ahed about it. I even polled it on my Instagram, right? If you don't follow me on Instagram, perhaps consider it. I poll stuff once in a while. I ask questions about what you guys want to see in terms of videos. I don't really bombard you with stuff on Instagram because it's not really my platform of choice. Obviously, YouTube is the one I prioritize the most, but once in a while, I ask you guys stuff and I really appreciate the feedback I get on Instagram. So if you haven't followed me already, I'm Siedler Aesthetic on Instagram. Shameless plug. But basically, I polled about this on Instagram and I think 30% said I shouldn't buy it and 70% said I should buy it, right? So that made me also think one more time, like, should I actually buy this jacket? Even though I have a niggling feeling that it's no longer my style. But it's Brunello Cucinelli. It's made of wool and cashmere. It had that little removable hood, right? So you can put up the hood. It's basically a little bit more of a sporty fabric on the hood, right? So that you can have your little head protected if it gets rainy or something. It had that little kind of blazer looking vibe, but it also had a very sporty vibe. And I think a year ago, right, just in 2024, I think I wouldn't have walked away from the jacket because it was originally like 3,000 euros. Now it was 1,000. I was just like, 1,000 euros for a beautiful Brunello Cucinelli jacket? That is just unheard of, right? But I simply followed my niggling feeling and I decided that 1,000 euros for a jacket that I feel like ultimately will catapult me back rather than forward in my style evolution is just not what I should spend my money on, especially not during my low buy year, even though it was extra difficult to say no because that jacket showed up on my birthday, right? It showed up in my life on my birthday, the day of the year when you feel the most spendy, the most like treat yourself vibes, right? So I think this was a test from the universe, not to get too deep, on like, Amanda, how far have you actually come in your style evolution, right? And I think if I'm feeling like this, surely there are more people out there who are like, oh my god, my style is changing. What is this kind of a thing? But I think it's so normal. Like when you maybe move to a new town, maybe you get a new job, maybe you hang out with different people who have a different style, like what is around you and surrounding you, right, will ultimately influence what you wear and how you want to show up in the world. At least that's the case for me. And I want to show you some outfits with some pieces that I still have to this day and that I still would wear. And then some of the outfits, like one of the outfits specifically, is just an outfit that I'm just like, that is simply not my vibe anymore. So maybe let's start with that one. Take this as one of those like, okay, this is just a little bit of fun. If I'm also feeling like my style is changing, let me be the example for this being normal. And what should we do about it? I mean, we just move on and we just wear the garments that we have in a different way, and we can style them with maybe things that we've added later on, or maybe things that we've had for a long time, but we just choose to put different pieces together. But in this outfit, I styled basically these Saint Laurent jeans. I styled them with these croc embossed boots with chunky silver hardware. I styled them with a black blouse that I still have in my wardrobe and that I still think is a great staple in my wardrobe. I also styled that with this rag rag and bone velvet jacket that I was just obsessed with, especially when my style was more rocker chic. I mean, you can consider it a timeless outfit, right? Because the rocker chic aesthetic, right, I think inherently is timeless in many people's wardrobe, right? I think it aligns not super well with my aesthetic personally. I think that was always like one of those aesthetics that I was just like, oh my god, this is aspirational for me. I wish I was that person who is a rocker chic, who can rock this outfit, right? But it simply never looked good on me. I mean, those skinny jeans, I mean, this was in the skinny jean era. Obviously, like I said, there are a pair of Saint Laurent skinny jeans. I recently decluttered them. I sold them through Sellpy. They're now in someone else's home. I hope that person enjoys wearing them. But for me, they were simply not the ones. They were super tight. They were like a hassle to get on my body. They were beautiful, don't get me wrong. A pair of Saint Laurent jeans, how luxurious is that? Fabulous, right? But it was just not for me. Paired with those like rocker chic boots, paired with that moto jacket, paired with that all black kind of ensemble, right? It just doesn't look good on me, especially all black close to my face. It just simply does not look good. I'm too low contrast to pair a complete black outfit. I just look like a white little light blob. Like I look like a light bulb essentially in my head compared to that all black outfit. It's just too high contrast. What I would wear instead, it's just something that I've worn on repeat recently. I mean, I would wear still a pair of black skinny jeans, not those black skinny jeans because they were simply too skinny for me. I have a pair of like high-rise Levi's 100% cotton skinny jeans. Those work perfectly. I wear those all of the time. I would not wear a rocker chic boot. I would just wear a timeless classic riding boot. A riding boot, you can never go wrong with a riding boot. If you don't have riding boots in your wardrobe and your style is similar to mine, I would highly suggest you look into getting yourself a pair of riding boots. At least go and try some on. Right, they work fabulously with skinny jeans, obviously. They work fabulously with a skirt, with a dress. They're just that pair of boots that, like, when you don't know what to wear, you just wear a riding boot. Like I said, I wouldn't wear something that's fully black close to my face, right? I would rather incorporate some, like, espresso brown or some other color, right? But in this case, I'm wearing that Talbot's cashmere sweater. That beautiful Talbot's cashmere sweater that I thrifted in the winter of 2024 and I've just worn so much. A brown blazer, I'm wearing it with a black jacket, I'm wearing it with a brown scarf once again to break up the black from my face, right, to have some brown in between, and that's simply what I would wear. I think this kind of an outfit reflects my style a lot better nowadays. It feels more aligned to me. It feels more kind of low-key, pared back, classic in a way, classic for my wardrobe at least. And it just feels more relaxed, which I think in general is the way my style and styling in outfits are leaning nowadays. I like an outfit that just feels comfortable. I don't want to be fussing around with skinny jeans that are too skinny. I don't want to wear boots that, in my opinion, just don't align with my style narrative anymore. I feel like that 2022 outfit was very much of the times, right? I feel like my 2025 outfit is more reflecting like my style as it stands today and as I think it will stand in a few years from now as well. Now, this is also an outfit from 2022 in an outfits video that I think I will also have privated. It's a Marco Polo mauve colored skirt. It's a Missoni blouse. It's a Missoni collaboration with the fast fashion, like the Swedish fast fashion store Lindex. It's not a particularly fabulous blouse, but I bought it such a long time ago and I adore it so much still because of the colors and the vibe that it gives. It's 100% polyester, so I would not buy it today, but because I have it and because I still think it's a cute blouse, I will still keep it and I will still wear it. I paired a black stocking and a brown boot and then a blazer. I think this is fine. I think there are small tweaks that I would make to make this outfit feel more reflective of what I would wear now. I wouldn't pair a black stocking with this first off. I would pair a brown stocking to soften the vibes a little bit and decrease the contrast. This is a small change, but it has major impact because I think those small details is what makes a good outfit become a great outfit, if you get what I'm saying. I would also pair a brown boot that's a little bit more muted. My Hermes riding boots that I bought recently, those boots I think have the perfect brown vibe for this outfit. Also, to bring in the brown vibes, I would wear my One Another blazer. You know, that espresso brown oversized blazer that is just stunning and it's beautiful. Also, that skirt, I had it tailored way back when. Honestly, I think it's a little bit too long for my liking nowadays. I tailored it to basically be one of those work skirts, right? A professional length of the skirt, but I think I would rather just fold it up once to have it a little bit shorter, also to look better with the brown blazer that I want to pair it with, because otherwise the skirt will be so long and the blazer will be shorter and it will just look awkward. I could also see myself styling this with my new Acrylic coat. That would also be beautiful, right? That Acrylic coat and that caramel color with those mauve tones is just beautiful, right? So this is a small tweak. The outfit from 2022 is not too bad, but I would just elevate it slightly and kind of take my styling tools, if you will, that I have discovered in recent years and apply it to that outfit to make it a more 2025 Amanda Siedler outfit, if that makes sense. This outfit is from 2019. This outfit I wore in Amsterdam. I remember that I was so happy with this outfit. I'm just standing there holding on to that little bridge and I'm just like, I own this city. I said this in my recent decluttering video because I decluttered the dress that I was wearing underneath that jacket. I will pop it up from like the decluttering video just so that you get to see the dress, because it's this little like, I was gonna say Manchester fabric. In Sweden we call this Manchester fabric. In English we call this corduroy. I had that underneath. I was wearing a grey wool coat. I was wearing my Stuart Weitzman lowland boots, right, the over the knee boots, a pair of black stockings, my Burberry scarf that I still have to this day, and those beautiful brown gloves that I have since lost. I was rushing to the airport transportation and then one of the gloves must have fallen out of my bag, and it is so sad. It is so sad that I lost that glove, but I mean, it was 6 years ago now, so we simply have to get over it. I was also wearing my little Saint Laurent envelope chain wallet in gray. I think this outfit is still kind of cute. I wouldn't necessarily wear it today, especially not that like dungaree dress. That gray coat, like I decluttered it a long time ago because my mom came into contact with this girl who was like in a less fortunate family than ours, so we put together a little capsule wardrobe from my wardrobe for her essentially, and that jacket was one of the jackets that we put in that capsule wardrobe. It's a wool jacket. I think it's still a good jacket, right? But I chose to give that jacket to her, so it's no longer in my possession. But it's a beautiful jacket nonetheless. The Stuart Weitzman boots I still have. I haven't worn those specific Stuart Weitzman boots in a while. The Stuart Weitzman boots I wear now are my Stuart Weitzman 50/50 boots, right? The riding boots that I wear all the time. I think a riding boot is very classic. I'm not saying an over-the-knee boot is not classic, because I still have those. And I still would wear those boots, right? But I think it's just not what I would choose if I was styling an outfit today for walking around Amsterdam. If I was gonna wear an outfit like that, I would wear the outfit that I was wearing in Helsinki not long ago. If I wanted to wear a skirt and a coat, I would wear my grey Max Mara coat. I would wear my Stuart Weitzman 50/50 boots, like I said. The black pair of stockings is still totally fine. I would wear my Tiger of Sweden wool mini skirt that I wear all the time. Instead of that Bordeaux color, I would pair my plum colored cashmere sweater from Hermes, right? That is a beautiful cashmere sweater. I could still wear that Saint Laurent envelope chain wallet. In the styling clips, I think I'm wearing either the Oleata Mini Anchor bag or the Cartier bag. Either one of those I would totally wear with that outfit. And then just a pair of sunglasses and then that's it. And also a pair of gloves. Not the ones that I wore in Amsterdam. I wish I would have still had those gloves. But okay, I don't, and we have to get over it. 6 years later. With that being said, do I think the outfits that I styled in 2019 and 2022 were bad? No, I don't think they were bad outfits. I think at that time I really adored those outfits and I was super happy with them. But I don't think just because they aligned with my signature style back then, they don't have to align with my signature style today, right? Many of the pieces, like I said, I still have and I would still wear to this day, but I wouldn't necessarily wear them in the same way as I wore them in 2019 and 2022. And I think that's the beauty of having great quality things, right? You can wear them years later, you can declutter them, you can sell them on, you can donate them to someone who needs them better than you, right? And they can be great pieces in someone else's wardrobe. Do I think my style is fully formed today? No. I think my style will never be fully formed, even though I'm super happy with how I have embraced my signature style now. I don't think it will be the exact same. I think my style will continue to evolve. Creating new outfit opportunities with a few beautiful things here and there is a good thing. It pushes your style to evolve, right? I don't think if you're one of these people who enjoys styling, who enjoys putting together outfits, I don't think we should box ourselves in to be like, I think I have found my personal style now. I have followed the formula to finding my personal style from someone's YouTube video, and now I have the perfect minimal wardrobe. I have the perfect classic wardrobe. No, you will never. Or at least in my world, I will never have the perfect wardrobe. My wardrobe will continue to evolve. No matter how many perfect things I curate, right? I will always see beautiful things and I want to curate those to my wardrobe. At least that's how I view my wardrobe right now. Maybe in a few years when I've curated so many beautiful things, maybe I'm just like, nope, I've had enough. I don't want more. I have other priorities now, right? And that can happen and that's fine. But the beauty then is that you've curated all of these beautiful things that you can use as style opportunities then when you might not be as obsessed with styling as you are right now. Or maybe it will be the complete opposite. Maybe you'll get more obsessed with curating beautiful things to your outfits. To your wardrobe, to your outfits as well. But I think that's the beauty of it. I think the beauty of all of this is just that we will continue to evolve. We will continue to put together outfits that will scratch our brains once in a while, that will make us think, maybe I should do more of this. And maybe I need to leave that sporty, rocker chic aesthetic behind. Not saying that is a bad aesthetic at all. I think a lot of people look great in that aesthetic and it aligns with them as people so well. But it's just not me. And that's the thing. I cannot tell you what's your signature style. Only you know what your signature style is. You already have signature style. You're likely one of these people, right? Who have curated beautiful things. You enjoy putting together outfits. You have some beautiful handbags. You have beautiful shoes. You have beautiful sweaters. You have beautiful jackets. Like when all of you guys comment, I'm just like, oh my god, your wardrobe is the best. Like one of you comes to mind that has like a chocolate mousse colored Max Mara coat. One of you guys come to mind that has a love necklace, right? Not the chain, but like the actual love necklace from Cartier. And I'm just like, you guys are like my style inspiration. I'm obsessed with you guys. And I'm sure you already have beautiful style, but maybe your style is evolving too, right? And I just wanted to come on here and just chat about it and just normalize that our styles will change. Even though we think we have found our personal style or embraced our signature style, likely it will evolve because we will evolve as people. Our styles will grow and evolve with us, and I think that's a beautiful thing actually. And also one of the things, right? People are like, oh my god, if your style is changing, you have been influenced. And I'm just like, maybe we have been slightly influenced. Maybe our aesthetic preferences for our outfits are influenced by what we find beautiful when we see photos or videos online. I think that's fine, first of all. I think being influenced by beautiful things and feeling a sense of, oh my god, I want to try that too, when you get this kind of inspiration and you get this kind of sense of, I want to experiment with my style now. At least I think that's fun, right? My hobby is literally wearing cute clothes and curating cute clothes to my outfit and literally just living in these beautiful things. I just adore that. I just adore like those days when I put together a great outfit. I just feel like I have a better day. Right? And I think it's fine if you're a little bit influenced here and there. I'm talking to myself as much as to you guys at the moment. I think that's what kind of helps us to grow in our style. I mean, both styling our things that we have in our wardrobes, walking our little butts over to our wardrobes and actually trying to style things in a way that we maybe haven't styled it before, but also just seeing things online that you find like beautiful, and once again that scratches your brain a little bit, and you walk over to your wardrobe with a new perspective and you're like, oh my god, I saw that person style that kind of garment in that way. I also want to try to do that. You pick out the beautiful things from your wardrobe and you try to style your things in a different way. I think that's great. I think that's what this space is all about, right? But I think, does it mean that you're easily influenced if your style changes? I don't think so. I think once in a while we just get a sense of, no, I don't resonate with this anymore and now I want to do this. It can come from you It doesn't always have to be influenced by the internet. It can also be influenced by people you see on the street. Like, people watching is one of my favorite things. Like, just sitting in a cafe, having a little fika, right? A little coffee and a pastry with friends or family, right? You watch the people walk by and you just see what they wear. That's also one of my main sources of inspiration, right? Just sneakily people watching and just being inspired by how people style their outfits, right? And how like normal people actually live in their clothes. I think that's way more inspiring than perfect images on Instagram. But I think inspiration and like how we get, or how I get inspiration, can be a completely different video on its own. But also, just to point out the obvious, I've been filming my outfits for a long time. I film my outfits, I watch them in the mirror, I take a photo of them, I edit that footage for hours on end, I put it up online. I mean, I have kind of gathered a little bit of a frame of, no, I don't actually like how that looks from a third party perspective on my body when I see the outfits that I've styled on the screen versus how I see them like when I'm actually wearing them. So I think a super useful way in kind of navigating what you like in your signature style and what you don't like is just to document your outfits. Take photos. If you want to be extra and you want to take videos and you want to put it on the internet, you do that. Document your outfit in some way. Like, just a simple photo in the mirror is super useful, because then you can look back at the outfit and you can be like, do I feel like this is my signature style? Do I like how this looks? Yes or no? But that has also kind of evolved my style over time, right? I see my outfits, I'm just like, okay, that did not really look from a third party perspective how I thought it looked when I had it on my body, that kind of a thing. I think it's just inevitable that our styles will evolve, and it's not necessarily just because we're influenced by trends or influenced by influencers or blah blah blah, right? I think just take yourself out of that thought process and just be like, okay, my style is evolving, but so am I, and that is great, because who wants to be the same person as they was in 2019? I don't want to. I mean, nothing about 2019. I have no bad comments about 2019. Just what I'm saying. I have grown, I have evolved as a person, and so have my outfits and my styling. So in conclusion, I don't think it's productive to view our personal style as a destination. Not to go all Pinterest on you, but I think we need to view our signature styles as a journey, right? We need to enjoy the journey of embracing our signature styles. I don't think it's productive to box yourself into, oh my god, this is my personal style and this is my personal style forever, and if it changes, then I'm being influenced, and that's not great. Signature styles evolve, we evolve as people, that's normal, that's great, that's what this is all about. I don't like to think of my style as something that I find and that is kind of finite in a way. I mean, embracing my signature style, that's literally all I want to do and to talk about on the internet, not to be too dramatic, but style is a journey, it's not a destination. You will wear beautiful things today, you also wore beautiful things in 2022, and you will wear beautiful things in 2030, right? Your style will evolve, and that is completely fine. Just enjoy wearing what you enjoy wearing. Curate a few beautiful things here and there. Don't go crazy, because an overwhelmed wardrobe is just an overwhelmed mind, and that is never good. So be mindful, be curated, and be pretty, be cute. No, I'm kidding. I have nothing else to say now. I've been rambling for way too long about this. What is your take on all of this? Has your style changed over time? What is your take on it? I mean, obviously, we need to have a chat about this in the comments. Thank you so much for spending this time and space with me, and I hope you've enjoyed this video and that it scratched your brain a little bit in terms of your signature style. Until my next video, stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.